This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live. We're at the LD Micro Main Event 2019 in Bel Air, California. With me right now is Nathan Woodworth from James E. Wagner Cultivation Corporation. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you, JWCA on the TSX Venture and JWCAF on the OTCQX. Nathan, welcome to SNN.Live.
Thanks very much. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Happy to have you. So for our audience, let's start off with an overview of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Absolutely. We're a licensed producer of cannabis located in southern Ontario. Currently, we sell on a number of medical channels, but we're looking to get into the recreational market as well very shortly.
So let's get a history of the company. When did the company start, and how did it evolve to where you're currently at today?
So we first got our license to cultivate at our pilot facility in January of 2017. We applied for that license in 2014. Back then it was a bit of a struggle. But before that, my family and I ran a collective of patients and growers under the original Canadian legislation, the MMAR. We learned everything we knew about agriculture and about cannabis cultivation from my grandfather, James E. Wagner. He was a farmer in southern Ontario his whole life. He grew a variety of crops, tobacco, flowers, including cannabis. He claimed that his father also grew cannabis, my great-grandfather, and supposedly he brought seeds with him when he emigrated from Germany.
So what would you say makes the company unique and different compared to your peers out there, aside from the hundreds of years of family history?
We do have a unique heritage in the space, but what makes us unique is that we're a technology company. We grow using a proprietary system called the Growth Storm Aeroponic Platform. Aeroponics is a unique approach. The roots of the plant hang freely inside an enclosure. They're misted with a nutrient solution. That allows us complete control over the plant's life cycle. We're able to maximize yield. We can yield over 260 grams per plant and have on average for the last half year. We can achieve an outcome within a very narrow range, within a maximum of 3% total cannabinoid count.
And what would you say where you're currently at in your development life cycle? Are you currently now distributing whatever you do produce to various operators? How does it work right now?
Sure. So we now have a flagship facility. It's a 345,000 square foot building. We've built out about 95,000 square feet of it. We have a total production capacity of a little under 10,000 kilos a year. We are distributing that currently to a variety of B2B channels as well as to a variety of other companies and our own medical outlets. In the next month or so, we will begin distributing those products into the recreational marketplace. We're going to have a lot of really interesting product form 2.0 elements, including hash and rosin, which we think are underserved in the current Canadian marketplace. So we're very excited to make that transition.
And you touched briefly on your background, well, more of your family history, but your background as well in the history question. But what's your background? I mean, how'd you come into all of this?
Well, you'll find I'm very passionate about the cannabis industry because I began as a patient. I was very ill. I suffered from a severe form of migraines and had migraine headaches over 98% of the time. I turned away from traditional pharmaceuticals and instead began treating myself with cannabis. Since that helped to restore my health, I've done nothing else other than pursue excellence in cultivation and to build a company that my family and I and our community can be proud of.
And then from what you can tell us, what are some of the company's value catalysts moving into 2020?
We have the ability to license our technology on a global scale. We're in talk with partners around the globe. We hope that within 2020 into 2021, you'll see the Growth Storm platform represented in a variety of legalized nations around the globe. And certainly that's going to be a major catalyst. As we move to do that, we're considering listing on a number of different possible exchanges. Of course, alongside all of that, we're going to continue to grow our business. We're going to start by selling that 9,000 kilos of cannabis into the recreational market of Canada. Beyond that, we have a lot more space, and we can build, as we develop supply chain and sales channels, a lot more production capacity, bringing us up to almost 40,000 kilos a year. So as we expand our business within Canada, we're also going to be looking to expand the Growth Storm system internationally.
And where could our audience go and find more information about the company?
Our website is JWC.ca. A lot of information there. And of course, you're always welcome to get in touch through that portal.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN Live, and we're at the LD Micro Main Event 2019 in Bel Air, California. With me again has been Nathan Woodworth from James E. Wagner Cultivation Corporation, publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you, JWCA on the TSX Venture and JWCAF on the OTCQX. Nathan, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks a lot, Robert.